Cybernation Uncensored.
So they've been making games since like the 1980s. So
Wait a minute. We're live.
No, are we?
Center stage on the mic.
We are live.
Hey everyone.
Unfortunate.
We're back with the Highriders campaign. This is the season finale of season 3 for stage 1, and that's the finale for season 1 for my Team Error 4 crew. So please, audience, this is my crew. Both of my crews put together. Teams, please say hello to the audience. Audience, let us know if you can hear us.
Hello to the audience.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
All right.
Greetings.
I like how that just stopped. No more conversation. We all said what we wanted. Done. That's it.
Let's roll some dice, damn it.
Well, this is the season finale, so a little bit of leeway. Not to mention, we also did have more cyber gremlins. Which one of you fed them?
I just got here, so I'm not it.
I need to know who gets the.
He had such big sad eyes, alright? God.
God damn it.
One of them chewed the wires. I had a household explosion. My apologies for the delay.
That's what happened, see?
Oh, dedication. Your house is on fire and still's trying to stream.
All right, chat.
Hey man, that's some great graphics back there.
How are we coming across? Can you hear us? Hello. From the future.
From the future.
Yeah.
It is I, your chronicler, Shetty.
I can hear everybody.
Okay. If Volpez can hear us, then surely we must be doing fine. All right.
Yeah, sure, it's fine. Yeah.
Culture Nerd says we're good.
Nerd! Hello.
All right, crew. Let the audience know where we can find you in the socials and who you will be playing tonight. Starting with our returning Lady V.
Oh shit, that's me.
It was absent last week, but it's better now.
A lovely Lady P.
I was absent last week, and I have discovered in the brief time that I have returned that being gone was very, very bad. I leave these guys alone for 1 week. Everything just goes to shit. I don't know what to tell you. But yes, I'm V. You can find me on the internet at V is for Vampire because my name is V and I like vampires. I do pretty much everything over at Queen's Court Games. So go check us out. We don't do Cyberpunk because we're mostly horror stuff. But if you like Delta Green and Cult Divinity Lost and Vampire the Masquerade, come on over. We'd like to see you there.
Oh, speaking of that, maybe we can import some of your family members to come over and try out The Walking Dead.
Ooh, I know that there would be people. We've talked about The Walking Dead over there before. So yeah,
either myself or Rob will be doing a one shot of The Walking Dead. We were given an extra rule set, and we were at the end of the one shot. We will be giving away that rule set.
That'd be super fun. Yeah, absolutely. We can talk about that because I know we've got lots and lots of folks who would love to come over and play some zombie fun.
Awesome. All right. Next up, let's go with Spaceman, since Spaceman may have to dip out towards the end of the show.
Hi, I'm Spaceman. You can find me around in the Discords under the same name. I'm playing Kanja Nima, Tibetan exile in space, and I'm ready to go out swinging if that's what it takes to stop AI genocide.
Well, a new
Oh, yeah.
player has entered the scene, so or a new faction has entered the scene. So let's see how interesting this will be. Next up shall be Liquid N7.
Hey, I'm Liquid N7. Some people call me GM Liquid N7. You can find me here playing every other Friday as Arrow 404. Or actually, after this, are we still going on a second season?
Yes, we're running Highriders until the brakes fall off.
Sweet. All right, so you can find me here, and I'm on Start Playing Games, where I'm a GM, professional GM. I currently host games on Tuesday nights and Friday mornings. Might be opening up a third day, but we'll see in the future. That's a little bit about me. Tonight I'm playing the Friendly Neighborhood pilot that kind of got captured, so I don't know if I'm going to be a pilot anymore. But I like flying ships and shooting people, so we'll see.
And you also like an annoying shift bosses.
Oh yeah, I don't do well with authority figures.
Okay, how about Nolan?
Hello, everybody. I am playing. Well, we'll see what happens. Um, yes, we will. We'll pick up where we pick up in the scene, and I was a Ghost of Christmas Past in the last episode, commenting here and there, and really appreciated the funeral. Which not too many choombas get to have a funeral in Cyberpunk, so I really appreciate it from Liquid and Vulpus last week. They we didn't know each other for a very, very long time, but we knew each other enough to warrant that. But anyways, you can find me on Instagram at Nolan_North. You can kind of find me here on this Discord as well as Nolan North with an F in this case. Occasionally I'll play in the play by posts, and then I'll also be playing in the what's it called? Not Phoenix Rising, but what is the other one? The with GM Rob that we're doing Cyborg in.
Yep, Cyborg.
Plug.
So that I'll be playing in that one. I'll be playing Tick there. But anyways, that's enough about me.
Alas, poor prick. I mean, Brick. We knew him well.
Sadly, you knew him. Sadly,
Okay,
Unfortunately.
next up shall be Cold Spider.
Hey, I'm Chris. You can find me everywhere at Cold Spider 04, and today I'll be playing Hagen the Lawman, and everything is hitting the fan about as high as the fan is. We are screwed. But I personally welcome our new purple overlords.
Everything is awesome.
What's happening? I have missed so much.
Just a little bit. And batting cleanup shall be Voltez.
Oh wow! Usually I'm the one making the mess. Just a second here. Sorry, we got some storms moving in, so hopefully we don't lose power.
That's how you know
yeah.
shit's bad, is when you're in charge of cleanup.
Yeah. Well, I'm Vulpus Fox. You can find me as Vulpus Fox on Discord, out on X, Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. And I play Snafu on this one. Apparently we are in a spot of trouble, traveling up a beam of light, of which I have just woke up my partner in crime and said, "Hey, we both died, but we're going to heaven." I'm not sure if he's freaking out yet. But other than that, let's see, got an iron in the fire that's actually forming up into something pretty good, which may go to Kickstarter here pretty soon if everything plays tests out well. I hope. I know a lot of anime lovers will probably get into this one, but I want to wait until after we get through the alpha read and alpha testing. And Oh God, it's good. I'm just sorry. I'm just so excited. I actually publishing what was in my head. It's just exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
I'd like to freaking check some of that writing out. As I was said before when we started, my name is GM Raven. You can find me all over the internet at A Familiar Raven. I am the chronicler for both teams of Highriders First Stage, Team Retooled, which sadly has dwindled down to a mere 3 players.
We've been detooled.
So there will be a restructuring and a second retool of that first team, unless we get together and it's decided whether or not we combine both teams back into one. I for one, I think I like the variety of 2 different teams. So we will see. I also play Orphaned Gearhead on GM Rob Mulligan's a cyborg game.
Damn,
Rob
I
is
forgot
off.
about that.
Rob is off filming at the moment. We should be back in about another week or so, where we will kick off our first episode, since we just did session 0 for Free League Publishing's Cyborg. If you're interested, you should check it out. It's a little bit more off the wall, I think, more gritty than Cyberpunk. The different take on it, so it's bound to be interesting. I hope you guys like it. So
Might get messy.
it could be. Ruckus is not has been quite patient, and the rest of the team must afford her a little bit of leeway, because she's very irritable and almost to the breaking point where she's going to start shooting people, even friendlies. All right, so I would like to say thank you to our Patreon. Your contributions help us put forth other endeavors and help us set up other shows, other Cyberpunk shows, other shows like Shadows of Estern and Dune, and pretty soon One Shot for The Walking Dead, another Free League show. Possibly, there's also Death in Space, which I believe. Do we know if Opus, are you guys streaming tomorrow?
I am not 100% sure yet. I have not had any communications yet.
Well, we shall have to consult the all-knowing calendar, and
Yes.
we'll publish that information if we are. There will also be in the works possibly an Aliens game.
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I want to play a Xenomorph.
So we shall see. I wanted to run one as well, and I was reading up on the books. So there's a good possibility there may be more than one campaign.
Pretty cool.
All possibilities.
Yes, definitely.
And
I want to play a Xenomorph
also
on the Marine
a
side.
take on Transformers. Shattered Glass. Be on the lookout. Could be fun. So, now that's out of the way, I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Lion Banner Games, Studio Agate, Free League Publishing, Sirenscape, Fantasy Grounds, Modifius, Loki Battle Mats, and special thank you to Artalsoian Games for creating this wonderful genre that I get to spin interesting sci-fi tales and have the opportunity of introducing both my crews into life-threatening situations, and the creations of the deadly creations of a dangerous sci-fi mind. You guys, you shall see soon.
Yay.
Now the recap.
It's all AAA's fault.
Generally, both crews ended up. Well, stage 1 went back to Mars because they had they wanted to quell the uprising of the children of Eden, and their anti AI machinations. They wanted to interrupt the broadcast for Martian Vox, or that Martian Vox was putting out on the airwaves, because it was a little bit much, and something needed to be done about this gross misuse of force against innocence, in a sense. How do you guys feel?
Innocence?
People
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liquid,
being, like,
you're
sprung up.
muted. Mute gods have been appeased. Liquid?
What?
Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, they were being strung up. So, us idiots in trauma team always
Nope,
gotta
still
help.
can't hear you.
You still can't hear me? Hello?
Oh, I can.
Yes, I can hear you.
I can hear him.
Please
I
say
can
it.
hear him just fine.
The damn cyber gremlins. Which one of you fed them again?
Not me this time.
Nope.
I gave him $1.
Damn it, man.
All right.
My mic's being cut. I'm saying too much controversial stuff.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, basically, Arrow 404 is like, we were originally trauma teams, so like we have this need to help people, even if it's for money. But so that kind of like, at least that's where AAA was coming in on it. I think it was more personal for Snafu though. So, like,
Yeah.
And why would that be,
we had
Snafu?
to go in.
What's that?
Why would that be, Snafu?
Which one?
Why would that display have touched a nerve?
What, them like massacring AI?
Yeah. It seemed that it crawled under your skin.
Yeah, well, it did. I don't know if it was and here's the really odd part. I don't know if there's the lack of humanity or empathy
Mm-hmm.
involved in such an act. It just really touched a nerve with me.
Really?
I mean, I can't 100% say why, but it just, man, it just really torqued my bolts. I don't know what to say. Was not happy about it. And just something snapped. I was like, do what?
No, sorry.
Could it be?
I don't know if they're actually AI.
Could it be that you have mommy or daddy issues? No kidding.
Oh, I definitely have mommy and daddy issues. There's no doubt about that. I'm not even gonna try to sugarcoat that.
I do recall in the episode before, Patches and Liquid, or sorry, Mr. AAA had run out into the crowd, assessing some people that had been tossed by the Purple Men, and there was a very, 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 very important person whose name escapes my memory at the moment, but he was the big bad, and Liquid took a round of a ball of electricity that stunned him and sent him flying like a ragdoll, and the same thing happened to Patches. So now Snafu is kind of like, oh shit, I think
Okay.
that was a big one.
Thank you for bringing that up. I have a Red Con from last week.
Oh.
I had
Oh.
mentioned it last week that they were that these were neo-humans. Not so. This is a different take on something similar to that project. It was done by it was brought to fruition through Athens Medical and Biotechnica and that damn Corpo Nomad group. So,
Yeah.
the name of Julius's clan, or his the ones that are attacking with the dreadnought, are infrahumans.
Infrahumans, gotcha.
They're superior, according to them. They are a very dangerous blend, say, of if you were to take the intellect of Khan from Star Trek and put him in something somewhat of the Hulk's body.
So I can write down in my notes: inferior humans, superior pricks.
So, yes, those are not neo-humans. Those are infrahumans. And also they are kind of wearing a kind of skin-like flexi plate that that melds with their skin.
It's not pretty scary.
So, what else do we remember?
The Martian city defenses fired on their capital ship and just bounced right off the shields. They had something similar to Argo's technology, if I remember correctly.
Why, yes, Argo is quite perplexed, and
Argo is
actually,
confused.
to Vela's surprise, Argo takes a hard turn and starts barreling towards the dreadnought.
Oh, I thought Argo was about to say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
No.
Oh.
You guys on the ground just hear hear Argo's engines prime, and it's
Oh, this can't be good.
it's a wine that you've never actually heard before, because it's a very loud and kind of a low pitched rhythmic charging sound. Hagen, you're on the surface of the planet, or are you on board ship?
Surface.
Okay. So, yeah, you're kind of you're left wondering what that is, because you've never heard that. You've never before heard Argo make that sound.
Yeah, that's definitely a new one. Should I be worried?
That depends. Are you gonna try to are you gonna call in and see what's going on?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea, actually.
Did you take all your backup down to the surface with you, or are some on board ship?
I would imagine my team came down with me if there was going to be a big,
Okay.
a happy little red shirts.
All right. You do know, of course, that a lot of the red shirts are sacrificial lambs.
Well, not in the new Star Trek. Apparently, I got told that the yellow ones are the new ones.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, though.
Poor yellows.
Can I make some kind of aerospace tech to figure out what the noise Argo's making indicates? Or is it too far outside my knowledge?
It's probably beyond you because you're not that familiar with Argo or her systems.
Here's a fun one for you. Would I feel this? Internally?
You're feeling something. You're definitely you're feeling like something very dark. Like yeah, the phrasing I would probably, or the description I would give you is probably it's like something ominous, where like makes the hair on your neck stand up straight if you were human,
So
or if you were completely.
This is definitely, definitely something. I don't like being sucked up into things to begin with. This is not enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure AAA would not like to be getting sucked up in this at this point either.
And it's a good thing that you're using that terminology.
Well, I mean, that's technically what it's doing. It's pulling us up towards the ship, which means I would really love to put a couple of explosive rounds into whatever emitter, or at least try to blow that thing out. Because I do not want to go on that ship. And I can hold on to my two buddies on the ride down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So,
you're that's right. You're in a sense a tractor beam.
Yes. So I would really, really like to try and shoot those emitters, if you would allow that.
Can I get him a sort of an assist since, like, I know about ships?
You're unconscious.
He's trying to do this.
You're unconscious.
I thought you woke me up on my way up there.
Unconscious.
Matter of
unconscious
fact,
people tell no tales. No.
I need to go to my actions real quick. Hold on.
I do seem to recall as well that fella and the other compatriot, the Netrunner, whose name escapes me at the moment, we're trying out some new drugs, and that's probably why our Netrunner and Patches are not here this evening.
Would I be able to use my field expertise to maybe evaluate if there is anything I can possibly shoot out before I shoot to maybe, improve my odds?
Yeah, you can. There's that one skill that I told you about. The one that I told you about offline.
Yeah, I will couple that with my field expertise and give it a try. So 18.
Okay. It's kind of weak. So they you try it techno organic tendrils start to form out of like various pieces of technology around you, like the walls of the ship above, floating like debris that was picked up from the surface and that's coming up that like call boxes or pieces of equipment.
Right.
So
just a lot of chaff.
Yes, tendrils start coming out, are formed out of them, and they all go straight up to try to kind of interrupt the focusing beam for this tractor beam, but it's not strong enough. There was a momentary pause, but you just you're still ascending. You are now approximately 300 feet off the ground. So it may be in your best interest to get tractored into the dreadnought, because I don't think AAA or Patches could could survive an unassisted
I'm
fall.
calculating that right now. It's
Doing the math.
Patches definitely will not survive the fall, and he's also lived a long life. So what I would probably do is put Patches underneath AAA
You are
to
cruel.
act as a cushion. So I mean,
exactly
that's
what I
got to
would-
at least
exactly what I would think from a cyber.
a cybernetic organism. I'm calculating the. I mean, come on. I mean, honestly, I gotta weigh the value here.
You
I
are-
mean,
you
I
are
do love you,
cyber on
Patches. If you're watching, Patches, I do love you. But I mean, honestly, let's think about it. I think AAA has a little bit more value left in him than you. So
Jesus.
He did
Yeah.
an experiment on my body, on Brick's body, rather.
well, no, that was. I mean, even for me, that was kind of wow. Just Buddy
Oh.
goes in a blender, but at least I got a good a good video of it. I mean,
Snafu.
hell, man, you're gonna yes.
Coming across the internal comms, you're hearing coming from Argo in a
Mhm.
like a techno language that you've only heard a few times.
Mhm.
You don't quite comprehend everything. You just understand bits and pieces. It. She's like querying the dreadnought, like kind
Are you my daddy?
No, mentioned another ship.
Right. Oh wow. So wait a minute. I think I just got. I think 2 + 2 = 5 here. Is this dreadnought sentient?
No,
Still equals 4, big guy.
God damn it.
no, the dreadnought is not sentient, but you do feel like a faint
Oh wait a minute. This is
Kinship.
Argo.
yeah, it's Argo is yeah, you're feeling different things on the battlefield due to what your some of the powers that you've awoken.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still in the process of that. Sorry, my lovely poison medic up there, but weird shit's happening in my head, and I need a lot of neat drugs that nobody can make for me.
Great. Great.
I forget if you were here to find out that there's a massive drug shortage.
Yeah.
Someone's been buying up key components for a lot of the street drugs.
I vaguely
Yeah,
remember when we traveled farther
Yeah.
than we anticipated that was one of the pieces of information that we got. Yeah.
Oh, by the
And
way,
nope.
we're back now.
Oh,
we're in
Oh
the
yeah,
solar-
yeah. We're back in the solar system.
Well, you guys got an
We're
assist from
We're actually
Argo,
on Mars.
so yeah.
Well, we did get an assist, but I had no idea Argo was sentient until this point. I mean, I just was not connecting the dots in my head as a character.
I'm getting whiplash from everything. I miss 1 week and everything has gone to shit. I don't understand. I'm so.
Oh hell, you missed the fucking wake in your room.
Yeah. That
Yeah, obviously. I mean,
great.
He's actually
It's almost
the next featured flavor for 11.7 chain markets.
It was like you were so distraught at Brick's transformation that you weren't saying anything during the wake.
right. It was. We was like a moment of silence, and you just sat there like staring.
It's the matcha brick flavor.
Oh my god.
I mean, you missed Patches.
This is what happens when you leave.
You-
This is what happens when we have no guidance from women. We go totally fucking rogue.
Yeah. Obviously. That's clear. Very clear.
Okay, at any rate, tendrils didn't work. You know what? Fuck it, I'm shooting. I don't care if I hit somebody or not.
We do have some +2s if you want to do those. We got 6 of them.
I
I kept the
but the
receipt.
fall, but no, it's the fall. We can't take patches out like that. That's just wrong.
Argo's like charging at the dreadnought, right? Is there any chance we could
Yes.
like drive by, swipe them out of the tractor beam?
Would
No.
you even know who we were at this point in time? I mean, we know of
I
each other,
don't, but
yeah.
You're on the surface too, aren't you?
I wasn't.
No, they were
I
in the
wasn't
air.
certain if I
Okay.
dropped.
Oh, all right. So you're on board Argo. I see. So you're wondering that same thing. You're wondering what that ominous sound is, and also why Argo, the internal structure of Argo seems to be shifting.
This is actually a really important question for me. Where am I?
Oh, you're still on the snack shack.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
okay.
still in
And
the
where's? Wait, hold on.
You're on the surface.
Second question. Where's the snack shack?
You're on the surface.
In the middle of the ship
Okay.
blowing up,
You're in the
Oh,
surface of
great.
Mars.
literally.
That's why we're titled Error 404.
Actually, you're you kind of have a front row seat for team Clan Fubar taking on a couple of these the
Things.
infrahuman
Infrahumans?
the infrahuman shock troops. They're
Awesome.
They're quite effective. So Team Fubar are 3 mutated cybernetic rats, who are unfortunately hired by the Children of Eden. They are the anti-woke cybers.
Of course they are. Yeah, sure.
In other words, traitors.
Yeah.
Wunderbar.
Pronounced Fubar.
Well, I mean, I'm at my rope's end. All I can do is hold on to patches and AAA to make sure that they don't get separated from me. So yeah, I'm at my rope's end.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have to ride this up.
So, you did say you shot up at the focusing beam, correct?
No, I
No?
canceled that when you
Okay.
said we were 300
Yeah,
feet in
okay.
the air.
Gotcha.
That's when I said, "Hey, is there another way to take control of it?" And then I tried my to make it happen. I
No.
wasn't expecting tentacles, but hey, that's kind of cool. Hey, we're all discovering ourselves, in different ways, and granted, kind of creepy, but cool at the same time. Honestly,
It was an awakening. Okay, so actually, what is Nymph doing?
Oh gosh.
Are you panicking?
Yeah, because I assume that from where I am, I can see that my friends are being sucked up by a tractor beam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I can't fly a ship. At least I've never tried. So I definitely don't know what the hell I'm doing here. And I don't know. And so I'm just gonna start I guess I'm gonna run to the bridge and I'm gonna start pushing buttons to try and get a hold of anybody to figure out what the fuck is going on and what I can do. If there's anything I can do. Where should I go somewhere? Should I get what can I do? Because this is look at I was part of trauma team. I was just here for the money. This is way above my pay grade. I don't what is happening.
my team is getting sucked up by a beam of light, and tentacles are appearing out of nowhere.
Don't like it.
I need
don't
help.
Like it?
No, not a fan. Not a fan. Can say I'm definitely not a fan. So I'm just gonna mash buttons and try and get a hold of
God.
anybody.
Hey, Liquid, you were saying stuff, but like I think you're a little too far from your mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ah.
I was saying, not to mention the purple guys running around with the Mausers.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Wait, not on our ship. Not
No,
in the snack shack.
They're tangling
Okay.
outside. So the shock troops, they have these big scary cudgel, jagged like cudgel kind of clubs that are mono threes, and they've been swatting people left and right, turning them into pink mist.
Oh, pretty. And I'm gonna keep mashing buttons. I'm gonna be like, please, is one of these the autopilot? Like, what's? Can I get help? Is there like OnStar, but like for the ship? I don't like. There's got to be something.
Okay. While you're having your panic attack, Brick.
Rick.
What about me?
You're having a lucid dream.
Giggity.
Okay. In this dream, I guess I'm putting on a hat, and this hat is it's a brown hat, and for some reason it looks like a mash of like multiple BDs that I've seen in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is the beach, like playground or playland by the sea in good old Night City.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of giving you a little bit of history of where I came from. And then all of a sudden, in this lucid dream, I'm like thrown out to like a blackness and void. And on the inside, I'm panicking and I have no idea what's going on. Am I dead?
Before you got thrown out into that blackness or whatever, you heard a familiar voice.
Okay. And what is this familiar voice say to me?
It was a brash, young, cocky kid, kind of talking to you.
Is he? Can I understand him?
Yeah.
Okay. What am I doing here?
Oh, it's just saying, hey, you ready yet?
I mean, ready for like, is this death? I mean, like, am I gonna wake up or am I gonna like, where's the light at the end of the tunnel?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Kiwi said that we got a big score coming up.
Kiwi? Oh, I mean, you're the only one talking to me in this weird land that I'm in. So, you know what? I've seen weirder.
You were in your room when you said you were getting dressed or something, playing with a hat or something. That was just before you got pitched into the darkness.
Gotcha. So then, I'm gonna. Is this voice like? Is it disembodied or is there like kid
talking to you from the hallway? He's just saying we got to get ready for the score. Get the lead out. We need to go.
The let out? We need to go. I mean, can I try to wake up since I'm still lucid dreaming?
And you see like you manage to like crack one eye open slightly, and you see a blurry like hand like reaching, grabbing you and like going to grab to you for you and like just push you like get a move on, and wearing it was a yellow jacket.
Am I laying down on a bed at the moment?
Yeah, man. It's like you kind of sleepily got up and like you're trying to will yourself to some form of motivation.
Okay,
Like
so
you had
then
a bender last night and like
Then as the hand tries to like swat at me, I try to reach out to grab it, but I probably ultimately fail and just like half-assedly try to grab it.
You did.
And
You did because it moves really quick.
Excellent. So then I'm gonna fall to the ground and try to stand, or I guess I'm gonna try to stand up. But of course, it seems that I don't have full body control. So I'm probably gonna fall to the ground.
You gotta move faster than that, kid. And that's when you get pitched in the darkness.
All right. Is it cold in the darkness?
That's actually like you're. You feel like you're sloshing around in the ocean. You're hearing echoing. You hear like bubbling, and not rapid bubbling, just like kind of every so often sporadic.
I'm gonna try to take a breath.
You can't.
Okay.
You take
so
a breath.
No breathing.
Well, you take a breath, but it's it doesn't feel like a breath.
Okay.
But yet you were breathing.
And at this point here in the void, I'm still in that lucid dream, right?
Yeah. You're halfway in, halfway out.
Okay.
You're starting. You're starting to feel things. Right now you're just feeling like warmth, like tepid kind of warmth.
Interesting. Okay. Something compels me to try to open up my eyes, and I feel like I have no mouth, and I must scream is appropriate here. So I guess I want to try to open up my eyes. I want to see if I can see past this void.
Okay. Slowly, ever so slowly, you start like you kind of will your eyes to open. It's really, really blurry.
Okay.
When you start like they start to slightly focus, and it's just lights. And varying shades of like darkness.
Okay, I'm gonna hazard a guess that those might be some people moving around, and I have just woken up from something. Can I feel anything yet at this point?
You feel like you're floating in the ocean.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're familiar with what the ocean was.
Yeah, because of the BDs. Okay, so then I'm gonna try to swim up, or at least to what I think is up, if I'm floating.
You try to take like a powerful breaststroke, and you slam your head.
Oh, but like I can't. Like I try to say something, but I bet nothing comes out from me.
Nope, nothing.
Oh shit.
You hear Argo's voice though.
Can I?
You need to take it easy. You are in no way, shape or form ready, and I'm having trouble concentrating. I can't concentrate on what I am doing and to keep you from injuring yourself. You need to just take your time.
Take my time. The fuck?
And she fades away. Her voice fades away.
Oh great! I'm alone again. Maybe. I fucking swear I died.
While you ponder that, Spaceman, where are you and what are you doing?
I'm kind of hoping that in Nymph's random mashing of the console, they reopen the last line of communication with Argo, and I can get some kind of confirmation that the people being sucked up are friendlies and not, like, enemy wounded. And then, if Argo would allow it, I want to try and snatch them up. If Argo has plans of their own, I don't think what I want really matters.
Argo won't be deterred. The shifting of the internal compartments of the ship have hastened, and it's like something out of the Matrix where you see like inside of buildings some stuff is rapidly like switching around.
Is there any way I could try and board the Dreadnought?
No.
Alright, well, I'm gonna sit tight and pray.
Argo is closing the distance, because she was kind of far away, for good reason. Because she was gonna, her role was orbital bombardment to soften the people up on the ground. But that plan changed. So Miss Nymph, I need you to roll me a couple of rolls for electronic security. Even if you don't have it.
Okay. Oop.
I got a 29.
Yes, give me a dice roll.
Oh, remember, we have those +2s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a 12, so I don't think that matters for me.
Well, the first one doesn't. Give me another one.
11, even worse.
Okay. So the first couple minutes go by, nothing. You succeeded in in garbling AAA's radio frequencies, so he's gonna have fun unscrambling those.
Well, you know what? If we make it that far, if we make it to a point where he can unscramble them, then you know what? I won't care. Because right now, that's priority one. I think is getting to that point. So
Feel a disturbance in the force.
suddenly you wake up from your concussion. It's like fucking with the thermostat, only it's fucking with the radio.
Yeah. That would, yeah. I mean, would he feel that? I mean, honestly, that's like,
is it a Mexican radio?
Yeah, it is stuck on the mariachi channel, kind of like the Jeep in Red versus Blue.
Oh, fun. I really don't think AAA would like that then.
Well, he did it.
It's so not the EDM that he likes to.
Wait, this isn't EDM. What is it? What's going on here?
All my exes live in Texas.
Start hearing the Ring of Fire. and
mixed up with show tunes.
Where's Cohagen?
All right, so give me another couple rolls.
Okay. 15.
Okay.
And then a 4.
The 15 was
doing that.
The 15 was just enough. Because
Thank God.
Because I imagine you also, because you had +2s.
Yes. Yep. I sure did. We sure do.
Using +2s after the fact, you have to use double the amount.
Okay. I mean, it's up to the team if everybody's cool with that. Me using a couple +2s. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
So, it's actually 4 +2s. I know 2 plus 2. I mean.
Oh.
2 plus 2.
Okay.
So a total of 4 points added. I take out 2 points added. So you do manage to marry up a radio signal that matches what Nemia is doing, and you squelch through. Like
Can anybody is anybody there? What is going on? And you just like you keep here because I'm still like smashing buttons because I don't know what's working, what's not working.
every other word starts breaking through, and then he just starts process of elimination starts working away channel wise to your current station.
Yeah, my captain and netrunner are both like so high they can't function in the changing madhouse, and my security officer is down on the ground floor, and I really have no idea what's happening, and the ship won't tell me either. What's good with you all?
So actually,
Hey.
Vela and the netrunner kind of overdid it, and they're recovering after doing the kick and chicken.
Oh yeah, the kick and chicken. That's probably why Nebulous didn't feel so good.
I was thinking the chicken dance, but the kicking chicken works too.
Yeah, well, foaming at the mouth and like
Sounds like a regular Oktoberfest there.
oh, not yeah.
Yeah, so I hear this voice on the other end of the radio, and I'm just like, oh my god, hi, hello, I don't know what's going on. My team is not here, and I'm pretty sure that's them in the tractor beam there, and I can't fly this ship, and I don't want to leave the ship because there's a lot of shit going on outside. So I don't really know what to do. Definitely not doing okay.
All right, sounds about equitable. So you can't pilot the ship. Can you operate the weapon system?
Do I sound like somebody who has the wherewithal
Yes.
to operate a weapon system right now?
Can you contact your teammates?
The ones in the tractor beam!
Now you guys know what I've been doing.
Okay, so the loud the loud guttural kind of whirring and winding sound comes to a crescendo. On the outside, Volpes, you see Argo inbound. Oddly, she's reconfigured into what looks like a freaking giant tuning fork. Like a big static charge of electricity coming from the aft section near her power core. You'd imagine. Launches a projectile, surrounded by like this ball of energy.
Yeah, okay, so I am going to wrap myself around AAA and Gramps. I'm sure I'm more than large enough to probably envelop both of them. Because Gramps is pretty much just the
Are you able to
matchstick.
shapeshift?
No, I'm just larger than normal. You know, I'm not a not a little
I thought you were gonna become
bunny.
I thought you were gonna do like the Wonder Twins and the shape of an electric blanket.
Well, I mean that's not the shape I would pick, but yeah, I mean I get your meaning. No, I just want to basically, like, like if you have to jump out the window with somebody, that can't handle the impact.
Mm-hmm.
Basically that's what I'm trying to prep them for. So I, just wrapping up around them and making sure they don't, if we do start falling, I'm going to make sure that I take the brunt of the impact when we hit the ground.
Okay. So,
Because we're like 300 feet up in the air, and it's just, no, not good.
In preparation, or in like an attempt to parry this this attack, the dreadnought itself reconfigures and launches a portion of its hull at it at the shot that looks like similar to let's see. Cultured Nerd said that it's like an EMP cannon. Something like that. It actually looks like a spirit bomb. Shot out of Argo. But
yeah, my weird shitometer just peaked.
There's something in the center of it that's that looks like a glass ball. That's like spinning. And it collides with the. It looks similar to like the pieces of the hull that detached and were projected at Argo's shot. Looks like similar to a really black and blocky version of an Enterprise nacelle. So when it collides, there's a big flash of light, and it causes this nacelle-looking piece of hull to invert and crumple.
I don't like how that sounds.
And it starts sucking things in.
Oh, whoa. There's too much sucking going on here.
Argo accidentally created a black hole.
She launched a black hole.
Fucking wonderful.
So, some Starship engines, depending on what their fuel sources are, can create micro black holes.
Pretty neat.
So, Argo, she does just that. She her engines just periodically create micro black holes, and what she does is she envelops them in a stasis kind of field, which is stronger than the pull of the micro black holes. It can't grow if it can't feed itself. So that didn't work. And in succession after this, the dreadnought counters with two really powerful energy blasts. And Argo is brought to Argo has to limp away from the exchange. At this point, you're falling. Rick.
I'm falling.
You have the falling sensation.
I'm gonna shout out to the voice that was in my head. What is going on? Is this some kind of sick joke? Am I gonna be alive? I mean, am I dying?
Her voice is wavering. She said, "Not now," and she's like kind of stuttering.
Oh, well, shit. Can I mean like I can talk to you, you can talk to me, but it seems I can't communicate to anybody else. Uh, Can I help in any way?
That's cute. An infant trying to, and then she just trails off.
Not great. Well, don't even know where to begin. I'm just gonna.
The falling sensation goes faster and faster, and if all of a sudden it feels like you're in you're in a water park slide.
Okay, cool. So yes, as that sensation was growing stronger, I definitely want to like brace
Then
for
you-
impact.
Then you have the sensation of slamming into a brick wall.
Great, just like bricks.
Brick got flushed.
um, Am I still unconscious, or do I have any semblance of consciousness after that rude awakening?
It hurt like a son of a bitch. But you're still conscious, somewhat. Astonishingly.
I'm wheezing, like
No,
I have no wind.
No, you're
right?
not. You're not wheezing.
It's just not wheezing. Oh my god. Okay.
You're
Oh,
still
man.
you're still able to breathe, but it's getting harder to breathe.
Okay. Oh shit. Can I? I'm curious. I want to see if I could do like a medical check to see if I can figure out what I'm doing, or what like
Your limbs.
if I can rely on my history.
You're willing your arms and legs to move. Are you just willing your arms to move and your hands, or are you trying to get up also?
I want to try to get up.
Mind you, you're in a fair amount of pain from like doing the Wile E. Coyote splash.
Shit. Okay. Taking that all in. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to not to stand. I'm gonna stay where I'm at, laying on the ground, and then wherever hurts the most, I want to try to poke and prod with my hands that I think I can feel.
So you're still trying to will your hands to move in there. It's very, very difficult. Like you're trying to move through tar.
Cool. Excellent. So I'm gonna be here a while.
No, it's just because you're like no matter how much you will it, it's like them they're not responding, or they're not willing to move for you.
Oh man. I'm gonna reach out to the disembodied voice one more time and say, I'm tired of fucking playing games. I need to get out of here.
Nothing at first. And then
I feel cursed and damned.
after a few minutes go by, she's like it's still choppy and like kind of still repeating herself, like you're still awake, how can, and then trails off again.
Oh man.
We jump over to Nemia. So the ship takes a violent couple hits. Roll me a couple athletics rolls.
All right.
Because if you don't pass, then you're ragdolled off the walls.
Yeah, sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to find. Oh, there's my athletic.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Pass the first one.
And 12.
Not so much the second one. It looked like you were gonna keep your footing, but you take a tumble and slam against the bulkhead, knocking the wind out of you. You notice that Argo is not traveling at breakneck speed and headed towards the dreadnought anymore. You can feel a shift in momentum as Argo slowly kind of limps away from this exchange.
Yeah, I guess once I'm able to recover, I want to try and do whatever I can to help speed up both Argo's escape or any repairs that need to be done, and I want to try and call out to Hagen down on the ground, and convey the damage and try and figure out his situation as well.
Emergency lights, the lighting switches to emergency red and kind of flashing orange.
Mauve alert.
Internal warnings are instructing the crews to only essential crews need to be moving around, just like the team has practiced before. Some parts of the ship's bulkheads have closed, and they were venting atmosphere. So gravity is partially offline. You're at 2/3 gravity, or 2/3 normal gravity, which means that you're partially weightless. Which means that you are now slightly floating.
That's pretty scary.
And you feel like a balloon now. Because something's tugging.
I just want to try and get to the safest chamber on the ship I can. I don't want to be pulled apart from the inside by the pressure difference.
Well, that would be the bridge. That would mean that you're either headed to the engine room or the bridge.
I'll go to the engine room. I guess that's probably where I'm best serving Argo, if I can do anything.
Yeah, that would probably be a good assumption. I'm not gonna even make you roll it. You'll end up making your way down there. A couple of the crew members were caught in the decompression, and their lifeless bodies are floating in the throughout the hallway. And some are trapped behind bulkheads.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shake my head and offer a little prayer under my breath and just keep moving on the handrails and trying to get out of the kill zone as fast as possible. Maybe try and communicate with Argo and ask for a sit rep or any information, or try and contact the people I was on the phone with earlier and see if there's any way they could draw. I don't know. This is the roughest I've seen Argo take it, and to me, she's alien technology.
Yeah, because you haven't seen you never really seen her tech. What she does is she replicates current tech and masks her internals. Her actual internals, she masks them. So what she says is that it's a good same crackly voice, and just says that it's a good thing that you're headed to the engine room. She's not able to concentrate enough to fix some of the massive damage that the dreadnought did, and she mentions another ship name, or another name, and she seems very, very, very distraught.
What was the name?
Mm, you don't understand her language, or her techno language, nearly well enough to decipher what she said. But you know it's you can instinctively tell it was another ship name or another name because she was like really focused on it. So your eyes start to kind of dilate a little bit more, or kind of like focus. Rick.
Um, and
And you're starting
as
to get a little bit more control in your limbs.
okay.
Because they're floating.
Oh my god. Okay, so I just have fallen and taken a hit. Can't move my hands. And this disembodied voice is of no help to me at the moment. I want to see if I can stand, even though I'm in excruciating pain. I'm imagining. However, how much of that pain is real? Like, how am I feeling the
real.
pain completely?
It's all real.
Okay, then I'm probably yelling and like inside my own head.
Yeah,
No,
in your head.
In my head, yeah. And
In your
really
head, in
doing
your
the
head.
whole I have whole mouth. I have no mouth and I'm a scream. And I want to see if I can get up and see if I can take any new senses in. Are there any new sensations?
You're still you're still pretty racked with pain, so you're not going to be standing up.
Okay. So then nix the standing up.
You're still pretty weightless and floating, so and you barely have enough strength to move your limbs. But your eyes are starting to starting to focus better now. Still quite blurry, but you're able to work to make out things that are close to you, like anything that's connected to you.
Okay, am I able to feel where those connections are towards me?
Like I said, your limbs aren't
No, okay.
You have the
Cool.
strength. You have the strength of an infant.
Oh.
Okay. So just swatting, like mentally swatting.
No, not even mentally
Probably.
swaddling. Just like a newborn infant that has barely has control of their limbs.
I need to be swaddled.
Stop trying to suck your thumb. It's not working.
Okay.
Oh god.
For good reason.
I can imagine. So, then, can I? So, as my eyes are focusing, is there like what exactly am I focusing on? Like, am I focusing in like the?
There's an apparatus connected to your face. Actually, to your mouth.
Oh, wonderful!
And it also just now got like really hard to breathe.
Oh, cool!
Like
Excellent. So I am
like you're now suffocating.
And I have the strength of an infant. And I want to try with all my might to disconnect whatever apparatus is I'm assuming is probably down my throat and to pull this out.
Okay. Comically, it's like a baby trying to squeeze the life out of a baby bottle.
Oh my god.
And also, and now liquid is like floating right beside you. No, not you.
Wait, I thought liquid was over with me.
liquid is coming out of the tubing.
Liquid.
So gross.
Oh, that's pretty gross. Oh my
Hey,
god.
buddy.
Okay. So,
How vulgar.
wow. Wow. I needed a second. Okay.
Got that
Mental image
mental
purged.
picture,
Oh no, it's been purged. Moving on here. Strength of an
Moving right along.
infant. Can't get anything out of my mouth. And there's liquid that I'm feeling. Is it like the liquid? Like is it coming down around my ears, or is it? Am I still enveloped entirely in this liquid?
It's it's dripping off of you.
Okay. And are my eyes any clearer now?
Can you hear me now? Little by little, things are starting to come into focus.
I want to try to wipe my eyes, or like I know like infantly try to wipe my eyes to see if that makes it better, but I'm assuming it obviously doesn't. And can I want to try to contact the disembodied head or voice again and say, a little hand?
Okay, so she's a little bit more composed now, but very, very brief. I don't have the energy for this.
You and me both.
I'm sending you an emissary.
Okay, I want to say
And that's it.
and
she breaks off the communication.
damn it. So
And I believe where you were located was near the engine room. Am I not right, Hagen?
I was on the. I'm on the ground level.
No. But was when you were watching the construction of this this cryopod.
Oh,
That was near the engine room, correct?
mm-hmm.
Okay, so Nemia, as you drift and make your way down to the engine room, you see an emissary, kind of like methodically bouncing, pushing off wall to wall, making their way somewhere near in the same direction that you're going.
Can I hear like the sound? I imagine it's kind of like a wet fish that's like been left out of water a little long, and it's just like slapping limply against against the ship.
Did you take any precautions? Are you wearing a spacesuit, or are you just walking?
Yeah, I am.
Floating around?
I imagine when it started to depressurize, like my training would kick in, because I spent years mining the belt, and so I'm strapping into like a personal pressure protection suit as fast as I can.
Okay. So you're not really hearing much. There's the air around you is still quite breathable, but it's just the gravity that that's, I guess, it made you perceive that that there was wasn't air to breathe.
That was the hell of a thing to walk back in on.
What? Oh, what was going on?
You're flopping against it, and did you bring protection?
mm-hmm.
That's
Talk about
exactly
liquid
where I stepped into
all
that
around you.
conversation. I was like, oh my God, what happened to this channel?
All right. It's a not safe for work channel is what it is.
Yes.
So, yeah, if I can't perceive what's going on, then I'd probably just head straight to the engine room. I still have this, like, spare fusion core. Is there any way I can use that to give Argo like a temporary boost, like a backup battery.
Argo is stunned and she said, "Oh my lord, where did you get that?"
I ripped it out of some weird robot. Everybody else seemed to know who they were, but they were like grabbing us with tentacles, so I shut it down and I just been storing it.
Wait a minute. She's still, yeah, I mean, she's still pretty hurt sounding, but a light comes out from the like various points in the ceiling, and Havoc.
I think that was what it was. I gave you some of the sample.
You're not. That's quite dangerous. And she trails off again.
It looks like we got a lot of danger.
She shoots you a message and says, put that in this receptacle when you get into the engine room. You should. It further reads that you should not be holding that close to you. Unpredictable.
Oh wow!
Put it in my tiny hands; it'll look bigger.
Jesus Christ!
Well, I got like a telescoping, like ultra lightweight, like lead pipe, basically. So, especially with the gravity low, I think I would be able to manipulate it into spot. Well, basically standing in the doorway, so that if anything goes wrong, I can just like close it and book it.
So as you're holding it, it feels like a sea urchin.
It's a weird prickly thing because I've seen more space than I've seen the ocean.
The casing kind of shifted. It shifted composition. It was like hard angles and flat, and now it's oblong and spiky.
Generally, what happens when you flop against something?
Yep.
Yeah, as long as it's not like...
You shouldn't have stimulated it.
Yeah, even if this thing punctures my suit, I figure my best bet at survival, everybody's best bet at survival is getting Argo, like, whatever strength we can, charging up her spirit bomb, and so I'll take the weird, spiky, shifting energy source and slam it in and run, even if I can't manipulate it from a distance.
Okay. I'll leave that one alone. All right. So, let's see. Spider, what you doing?
Well, while I'm down on the ground, I'm checking to see if I could find anybody that needs help, but also trying to avoid the purple things like the freaking plague, because I'm not trying to, die.
Dying's bad, okay?
It is very bad.
Okay, so two of the brutes head your way. They see you doing the freaking Zoolander thing, kind of like trying to stay avoid them, and
You're gonna die.
they just got finished turning a couple of the city guard into a paste.
Oh, this is fun. Alright. Well, I'm going to continue to try to avoid detection. Do I need to roll evasion on this, or?
Oh, yeah.
Stealth.
Three evasion rolls, because they saw you, But there's places where you can duck into shadows and try to disappear.
All right, first one's 22, second one's 19, and third is 20.
Like smoke from Mortal Kombat. So you you melt into the shadows, and they kind of lost track of you.
I am the knight.
But they do taunt you, and they say some pretty mean things. The pitiful human didn't want to try to test his mettle against us, the superior, against his betters.
I can't really help any of the people on this planet if I'm dead. So,
As you melt in the shadows, you hear a familiar voice. It's Julius, but it's not Julius.
okay.
If that makes sense. If that makes sense to you.
Why am I hearing
Very familiar.
random?
No, it's very familiar because you've heard it. You heard it when you were brought out of cryo.
Why the hell am I hearing that now?
You actually roll me a perception. 2 times.
Is it 2 times?
Mhm.
Okay. There's 15 on the first one and 22 on the second.
Okay, so with the 22, you lock it in. The 15 was vague, but you remember a period or like a point in time when you were semi-conscious in a cryo tube. And it seems that you were woken up and then injected with something and then put back to sleep. And like the last thing you remember hearing is don't worry, brother. You'll feel much better later.
So what they injected me with, is there a way to find out what the hell that is as soon as possible before I start, sneezing spores or some shit?
It actually kind of perplexes you. It boggles your mind that you just now remember this.
I did not remember that. I feel like this is something I would have remembered, but why can't I?
You just didn't at the time. You thought it was just a bad dream.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Being a hypersleep, I've had quite a few of those.
But you do remember, actually, the name Julius, but because the OG team told you that his name was Julius, that one that damn near killed Axel and Vela and whatnot. But this was a different name, Julius Antium.
All right, and I am drawing a blank on that one.
Okay, I'll let you chew on that for a bit. Let's see. Our medic, that's furiously kind of pounding the radios and the ship controls and whatnot.
Yeah, and then my communication went dead because suddenly nobody was on the other end.
You see someone like run out of the shadows or run into the shadows, and then like as they got close to the snack shack, they reappear like right in front of the snack shack.
Right in front of what? I'm sorry?
Right in front of the snack shack, right in front of you. Like outside.
Like,
And then you see you're seeing like two shock troop two of these brutes, the silver brutes, kind of walking your way.
nope, don't like that. Also, definitely don't have a weapon.
Are you worried?
Oh god.
Are you worried for him outside, or are you just are you concentrating on like keeping yourself hidden away?
I mean, oh gosh, I would like to try and hide right now, I guess, because I have no way to fight anybody. I don't have any, like, I have my rippers and that's it. I don't have anything else, so I don't think going up against two or even one would be a good idea. So
these silver brutes, you weren't here for it, but the silver brutes range from like 7 foot to like 8.5 feet tall.
yeah, I definitely can't take them on. I'm much smaller than that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and hide myself away. Yeah, especially because I don't have any communication with anybody now. The person I was talking to has stopped responding. I have nothing and nobody right now. So yeah. Yep. Hide.
All right. Are you gonna say anything to the person that you just saw outside, or are you gonna just let him fend for himself?
I mean, do I recognize the person?
Nope.
Then no. There's too much going on. Sorry. Nope. Sorry.
You don't know him from another face in the crowd.
Nope. Absolutely not. And like chances are he's not here to rescue me, and if he is by himself, that's kind of on him. So
okay. So, Hagen, when you jump into the shadows to kind of steal away from these two brutes that were that are taunting you and that are actively looking for you, you duck behind a couple of slagged out ships that got freaking in the commotion that were downed, and you come up to like a shuttle or like it looks like a familiar mock-up of a Terran trauma team AV9, just a little bit bigger.
I'm gonna explore the ship, see if I can find any survivors.
Like as you jump out of the shadow, you see someone feverishly inside, like punching buttons and like kind of looking confused and screaming into like the radio handset, and then punching more buttons, and then she turns and sees you, and then ducks out of view.
Hi. Are you doing okay? Because you seem to be having troubles with your ship here.
You're outside and she's inside, and you can't really talk to one another.
Okay.
Yeah, he was just like when you saw him, he started gesturing.
I'm just gonna duck down and just like since I don't know if he's a friendly or not, I'm just gonna like flip the bird as I like duck down because I'm like, that's all I can do is gesture. And I'm just hiding. I'm just nope, not. I don't know what's going on. Don't like this.
It's like she does the elevator kind of a melt away and flipping you off.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
It's just comical.
Great
I love that
meetings.
about Nymph. Yeah.
We're gonna love everybody.
I'm
Alright.
gonna like tap on the glass again and just be like trying to get their attention, being like friendly, not really sure how to
You hear
sign that, but
loud lumbering footsteps. And not lumbering like they're stupid, but purposefully kind of like making their way towards your direction.
Ahead, march.
Route step, march.
Yeah.
No.
and back into the shadows I go.
Yoink. Looking like Homer Simpson.
Right.
Looking like Homer
Right.
Simpson
Right. Oh,
fading
no,
into the
left.
shadows.
Nice roll, by the way.
Ah, Jesus.
Okay.
Hagen is part ninja.
Oh, so his
We
iconic. his
We learned it
iconic-
at the Judy Chop trailer, the one on the far right. If you go 2 trailers down, it's a fake Judy Chop location.
Actually, that's right. You do have a hammer.
Nice.
You do have a
Oh,
rocket-powered
God.
hammer, don't you?
Hmm?
You do have like
Do what?
a rocket-powered hammer or something, don't you? Or no?
No, I just got a K-Tech.
Okay.
It's called a K-Tech hammer. That may be the
that's
thing.
probably
because-
why.
and it's got rockets on it.
Yeah.
It would if I had any. Right now, all I've got is basic slug. So
Well, I mean, stop being poor. That would really help that.
I have money. I haven't been able to go shopping.
Well, this was supposed to be a shopping excursion, but it got kind of ruined.
Started the day thinking
Yeah.
we could go a different direction.
So
Tractor beams, tentacles, and all sorts of weird shit going on down here.
And during the hiatus, there will be quite a bit of licking of wounds and retooling.
The retooling.
So yeah, and also towards the end, like when the restocking of people, yeah, you could make out pretty good. Got a question for my players. It's 7:08. Do you feel you have the time to go a little bit longer since this is the finale?
Oh, please. Yeah.
I'm good to
Yeah.
keep going.
Say like
Me
8
too.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Actually, does anyone need a bio break?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes,
we
100%.
would take a 5-minute bio break. While the chat can converse with us, and also my players can do what they need to do. So we will be right back in 5 minutes. And we're back. All right,
No,
everyone.
I'm front. Yeah, I need to be back.
How else are you supposed to do the hokey pokey?
Left,
Okay.
right.
Put your left leg in. Your left leg out.
Oh, you mean
And
the
you turn
time
it all
warp,
around.
the hillbilly version.
Okay, so actually, you're supposed to count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Welcome to my insanity.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
You're into insane people also?
Oh, my last 3 girlfriends and my ex-wife were both batshit crazy. So, I mean, it's a trend. I mean, I can't deny it. I like crazy shit.
That's why we get along.
You're not supposed to say
Like,
the
where's your
C-
ex-wife at? Why'd
You're
you
not
get
supposed to
divorced?
say the
Because
C
she's
word.
institutionalized.
You're not supposed to say the C word. You're supposed to say something more politically correct.
No, even her doctor said it.
All right. So, where are we?
Psychological doctor or medical?
Hmm?
Psychological doctor or medical?
Both.
Where is it?
Let's see.
What
We
is
were
it-
getting
what
sucked
is
up
it-
in a beam.
What does this ink blot say? No, I'm kidding. All right. So, Hagen. Footsteps are coming your way. And, there's this AV9. You're
With
somewhat
the crazy lady.
you're somewhat familiar with AV9s because your precinct had a couple of them.
Yeah, but the question is whether or not I could pop or drive one.
No, I mean, it's a good place to hide. There's not too much, there's not
Yeah,
too
I
much
guess.
around the snack shack. Other than the snack shack and maybe some loose debris, which can get kicked around pretty easily and get you turned into paste.
Well, then yeah, probably gonna go hide in the maybe then. What am I rolling for? Athletics or stealth
Mm,
to get in the vehicle?
so they haven't seen you yet. I would need you to roll an electronic security check.
Ooh, that's even worse. All right.
Good luck with that.
You
This is gonna-
bear in mind. Well, bear in mind you have your you have a couple options. You have I don't know how many +2s we have left, or you've got left, or you also have your
Better
bed.
use.
Well, I rolled a
Could
10.
That wouldn't.
Could I
count towards
try
the-
and link up the comm systems, and that way they would be able to like confirm each other's location and that they're friendlies?
You can't do a one-way push.
Gotta be a 2-way, man.
Well, I figure I probably like the ship has an open line with Hagen, right?
Yeah, but the connection was kind of like she continued Nymph kind of continued like jamming buttons.
Well, especially when you stopped responding. You just fucked off and didn't say anything. And I was like,
So she had that
cool, I guess that's
She
gone.
had that one channel and then proceeded to like scramble it.
That
Yeah, it's like, man, you
exploded.
found a cool person, and then they cut you off. It's like, fuck you.
Basically.
So yeah, so she would or someone on her end would need to dial the numbers for you to strengthen that. Without that, then there's the likelihood is not isn't possible. Again. So what did you roll? What did we roll?
We rolled a 10.
Okay. Nope, not getting in.
No. That's my system.
Okay, well, shit, I'm not getting in here.
The minimum you
Can I
would
look
get.
around for any other places?
Oh hell! Hey, wouldn't that alert me that somebody's trying to tamper with my freaking AV?
Yeah. Yeah. When you're one of your like sensors on the door, because he's trying to jimmy open the door release. It's actually an emergency hatch that he's trying to finagle his way into.
Yo, dude, go to the side door. You're gonna fuck my paint up if you keep doing that.
Okay. Who's this? I'm just trying to let the person inside know that there's some people coming, and they'll probably end up killing them very quickly.
So
So
you recognize the voice,
if you-
Lopez?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the cop?
Yeah.
Oh, can you fly an AV?
no. I was kind of always the passenger. I managed to skip out on the driving training course of all of the whole training process.
Well, you might want to get your ass inside the AV like right now before you get turned into pink paste.
That would be great. Would you mind opening up and let me in then?
Okay.
All right, and then I go.
Okay. Two more turns. Roughly 2 more turns. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna walk up and tap her on the shoulder, and then flip her off. Be like, "Hey, I'm in."
Oh, if you think that I don't hear that door opening and like try and go somewhere else and like prepare myself, you are wrong. You are so wrong.
This medic can disappear just like you.
You heard the.
But I'm super stealthy.
You heard the emergency hatch open, and like the adrenaline has you freaking in information overload. Your mind starts freaking starts racing like, what the fuck? Oh shit, they got in. And
wouldn't the fact that that Snap was able to talk to the cop because he was trying to break in also make him able to talk to Nymph and tell her what's going on?
Not if he wasn't broadcasting.
Not enough time.
All right.
It's like when so with with agent connections or whatnot, it's pretty much who you let into the conversation.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but as soon as I hear that, I'm gonna try and I'd like to try and hide somewhere, and also grab my my air hypo and brandish it with my vial of poison.
Courtesy of Jack the Ripper, or Jax the Ripper.
Hey, Liquid, did I ever tell you how much I like you and value you as a person and a comrade?
Thanks for holding me up. I'm unconscious still. I'm sorry. But I appreciate.
I'm just going to say my next action. I'm telling you right now, my next action is not against you. I just don't want to be sucked up into a ship. I'm going to tight beam down into the snack shack.
That's fine. I gotcha. You do you. I'm I'm gonna be unconscious.
Well, I mean, I've never been a ship before.
One more turn. Okay.
Oh, I gotta roll
Hagen,
against my willpower.
Hagen, as you enter,
Mhm.
what are you doing?
Approaching cautiously because I know there was the other person in here, and I'm trying not to get my head blown off. But at the same time, I'm trying to figure out a way to get their attention and be like, "Hey, we're cool. Not trying to kill you yet." Um, but let's see. So would that be like a conversation roll or human perception, or
What are you doing?
trying to approach in a friendly manner without getting my head blown off? Be like, "Hey, look, we're cool. Just we have people coming, and they will probably kill us if we don't figure something out."
So you just you're kind of approaching hands up kind of style.
Yeah. It's like walking through because I have no idea where she's at. And it's like walking through, hands up, like, not trying to kill you. It's all good.
Okay. So
I know you probably heard that before, but I mean it.
Ship lighting is off. And what it appears like to her is that you're approaching with your hands up with could be a weapon. Your hands are kind of disguised, or not disguised, but it just in the shadows it kind of looks like you to her that you may be holding something and approaching like kind of cocky.
Also unarmed. And I do have light tattoos. Will that show up?
Yeah, the light that kind of outlines you, but also doesn't show enough where she can tell that you've got nothing in your hands. Your mind is still kind of, you're between being really really scared. Your fight or flight kind of kicked in because first thing all you knew is that you were on board the ship, nice and safe, and a hatch opened. And now your heart is racing, and you freaking like all kinds of different things are running through your head, like I don't want to die, stuff like that, self-preservation kind of feelings.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This look, yeah, there was shit going on outside, but like the door was shut, and now the door is open, and the only people that I know that are out there, aside from my friends and the person who stopped talking to me, are these giant brutes running around. So feels a little strange to all of a sudden now the door's open. Also to be coming in and being like, oh, there's people outside that will kill me. No shit, that's why I was in here. Now you're in here and you've opened the door and now the people can get in. So we have a problem because the door was shut and I was fine and now it's not and now we're not. So there's a lot going on.
Close the door.
I don't know. Can you?
And
It's not my ship.
And now you're hearing
Door closes.
now you're hearing Julius's voice
There,
starting
see?
to taunt you guys. Oh, pathetic ancestors. Why don't you come out? You could help the cause.
I just immediately shut up.
Yeah, he's coming across through a PA system that's bellowing from the dreadnought, and like some of the other some of the brutes who aren't stupid. I'm just calling them brutes because they're freaking really really stocky and kind of powerful. They set up relays around the spaceport or on the landing site, and Julius's voice is echoing like pathetic backwater ancestors, just give up. I may give you a different gift similar to what the Neon Church offers. You could become, well, like us. You could become lesser infrahuman.
Don't like this. Don't like this. Don't like anything about this.
I mean, the last time we got an offer like this, they put our friend into a blender. So, you're really not, you're not really going to be able to convince us with, something like this. I mean, Neon Church blendered a friend, and now you're offering the same thing.
Oh man.
I'm kind of seeing this, there's a cult-like feel going on here.
Oh,
I'm pretty
think?
sure. Yeah.
Is it all the Netflix documentaries that you watch that you're like, maybe it's a cult? Or is it like, the culty sort of vibe that they're just generally projecting? Which was the giveaway here?
I would say a little column A, a little column B.
Sure.
So, still within the one turn. Let's.
I do want to call out to this weird person on my ship. You said you're unarmed. How can I possibly, like, that seems like a really dumb idea to be out there unarmed. So how do I know that you're actually telling me the truth?
Well, I mean, I've got a huge shotgun, but it's on my hip. It's not on my hands. That's the important thing I'm trying to clarify here.
Okay. So but you see how you having it is the problem, right? Like, you have a shotgun. That is a problem for me.
Why don't you have a shotgun?
Sure.
So really, it is your problem. I mean,
at this point, because the lights are off and stuff, I would like to do just a kind of sneaky little thing. And I would like to show up behind him if possible. And I would like to press the air hypo just up against his neck and just kind of lean in and be like, we're not going to have a problem for much longer. And I'm going to, like, hold out my hand and be like, you see, we are at what I would call an impasse, my friend.
what impasse? I don't have a gun pointed at you.
Well, and you know what? I don't have a gun pointed at you, now do I?
Put it on
No, you have poison pointed at me.
You
I
don't
can't
know
imagine
that.
you giving me an air hypo. You sent coke, so
You don't know that. You don't know what's
I mean,
in
it'd
there.
be cool if you did, but I'm just saying, like, I can't.
You don't know. It
Jack
could
is right.
also be an era hypo of nothing. I could be bluffing. I'm a fucking med tech. You don't know. Could be anything.
No, I don't, because I'm not a med tech.
Well, see, that is a you problem.
But honestly, assuming it's something bad, it's not really far off track.
It's not. No, it's not.
and it's spelled chlor and then rocks. ROXX.
Yeah.
So just as one counteractive smartass maneuver, I'm going to try to snatch that out of her hand, but I'm going to give it back to her.
Oh, that might.
So would that be brawling or?
Yeah, that would be brawling.
Yep.
That would
Right.
that has a potential
That's
to be
gonna be
bad.
Well, it might be reflex on her side to get out of the way in time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow.
Oh.
Critical success.
You can do it.
You can
Roll
add,
it. You can do
add
it.
+2s. You can add luck. You can use a Benny. It's up to you.
Oh God. I don't think there's any way I beat this. Oh man.
Come on. You gotta try. I mean,
Burn
it's
the
not
luck.
Cyberpunk unless you
Burn the
try.
luck.
Or you could cheat.
okay,
You could cheat and make
hold
it
on.
automatic.
Okay, hold on. I have 6 luck. That's all I have. I have 6 luck.
And
I don't think there's.
You'll get more at the like the next time we game.
Yeah, just burn them all. It's not like come on. Do it. You can do it.
He's
Burn
burn everything.
all 6 luck. Okay.
Burn all
okay.
6 luck and burn all the freaking pluses we got.
Okay, how many
Yeah, the end of the
how many
season.
plus 2s do we have?
We have
I don't
4,
know.
and then
Oh,
Cold Spider
holy
gave us
shit.
2.
Okay.
This is plus 2s against him.
So 5 plus 2s total then?
No, 6. We have 6. Sorry, 6.
We have
So
6.
plus
Okay,
12
so
plus
plus
6 is
12 plus 6, so 18 starting off. I can
Right.
still fuck this up, but
Roll
let's
a
see.
1.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go with it.
No.
Oh.
So that's a 16 plus 18. So 34.
So you beat him by 2.
Better roll.
So
All right, but look at all the pluses we had to use just to get you
so
there.
like the maneuver the maneuver that she pulled off was pretty much the same thing like David versus Adam Smasher when they were moving around freaking with their Santa stands.
Damn.
It's
Like,
you
You
And I'm
tried
just
to
gonna
freaking get behind her, and then she freaking just instinctively like countered you, and like she's like,
and I just kind of like, that's not very nice. Now is it?
Tisk tisk.
How the hell
Just
did you
a
do
little,
that?
a little tut tut, and just it's not very nice. Doesn't feel like somebody who isn't a threat would do.
Jax was right.
Again,
Yeah,
you're the
that's
one with the
right.
hypo pointed up against me, so I'm just trying to diffuse the situation by diffusing you.
Oh well, yeah, I don't get diffused very easily.
She gets
So-
one. She gets one.
Sounded pretty diffused before I came in here.
And then you came in here, so you see the problem. We're going in a circle here.
Okay.
This is a circular conversation. We're not getting anywhere.
With that exchange of conversation, just as you let those words out, bright flash of light. You're unconscious. Hagen's unconscious. Vulpus, yeah, all of a sudden, like, you're offline.
Fuck?
And when you, like, eventually you guys come to, everyone is unconscious or offline, with the exception of Bricks and Nemia, because they're both on Argo.
I hope I'm still flapping with my baby hands.
Enough time has passed where you now have the strength to move your arms around freely, and you have somewhat mobility. You have the coordination of a toddler now.
Okay. I want to.
I'm just a bad thing. Brick walking around the mall like wobbly.
Does anybody know where I can get a little trinky poo?
Yeah.
But
Killing me.
you do realize what that a hose was connected to your mouth.
Okay, so now with the newfound abilities as a toddler, I'm going to try to do the whole thing, remove this object from my mouth again. Do I have enough strength?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's right now it's more kind of you're frantic. You haven't been able to breathe.
Yeah, I'm panicking. So then I guess with it, is the liquid still in my hands? Like, or am I dry?
Why do you want liquid in your hands?
He wants it dry.
I told you, see, not safe. No.
Who doesn't want liquid in their hands?
Oh,
Not safe for work.
Jesus.
Okay. All right.
Cybernation
so-
After Dark. Hello, everybody.
All right. Disclaimer. So yeah, a blanket disclaimer. Not this show is not safe for not safe for work. All right. So you liquid. It's still leaking.
Does it ever leave my mouth as I'm like checking it out?
You're starting to lose consciousness, but the tube is coming out of It's an intubation tube. So if anyone one of you has ever fucked with an intubation tube, you know that there's an airbag
Brooks.
at the end.
Brooks. Just so you know, you're going to be crawling around on the floor, wishing for death for about the next 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The medtech training.
The airbag is still the airbag on the tube at the end of the tube is still inflated.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm choking. I am gasping for
So it's
air
like-
at this
it's gonna,
point.
It's gonna feel like you're pulling a plumb bob through your esophagus.
Hmm.
I could
This
something else,
container
but
that I'm
it'd be like yeah. Never mind.
this container that I'm in, or because I'm imagining there's liquid, so there had to be this container containing this liquid. Can I, with my newfound toddler abilities, can I walk forward and bump into whatever is containing this liquid?
Yeah.
Or contain the liquid rather?
Yes. There's jagged glass,
Oh.
which you are now cutting your feet on.
Well, athletics.
Again with the
Yeah.
cutting.
Oh my god.
Or reflexes.
Who used all the plus twos?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, we got
Well,
one.
No, we have one.
No, we have
culture
one.
nerd.
You can use
Culture
one.
nerd gave us one.
All right, I'm rolling athletics. Was determined right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so athletics with luck of 7. Okay. Wish me luck. So
Critical
9 plus
failure.
7. What is that? 15. Sorry, 16. And then I'm not taking that plus 2.
You're planning on taking you're trying to take the tube out, right?
Yeah,
Or-
the tube, and then walking forward at the same time.
Okay, so what you kind of did is you started walking forward, you slipped because this solution this fluid is very slick. You for all intents and purposes you knocked the wind out of yourself, causing your arms to like jet forward and forcing the tube out of your throat. And just as like you started to lose consciousness, you feel the burn of that freaking airbag connected to that tube rip through your throat.
Did nobody tap on that first?
And then I'm imagining I'm unconscious.
No. You almost freaking lost consciousness.
Damn it.
Oh, you gotta live with this.
You're mostly dead.
Game Master says you must suffer.
You're mostly dead. There's a difference between completely dead and mostly dead.
Probably dead inside after that one.
No,
Hoping
I
that
was taking that from I was referencing that from a certain movie.
um,
It's an oldie but a
I was
goodie.
taken into the fact that I have exited this container, stepped on glass, and a couple other things.
Oddly, you're
Is there
having
an-
flashbacks from that.
is there anybody nearby?
Just as you managed to do that, an emissary comes into the room.
Okay.
Oh, that's one of those things that ate you.
This is not supposed to be. How did you get
I'm
out?
on the ground. I'm looking up.
Child, tell me you didn't do this on your own. If you did, this was quite a stupid endeavor. Apparently you weren't one of the brightest. One of the more intelligent children. We must do something about this.
Somewhere you hear Nymph saying, "I know, I'm aware."
I'll put it.
Wait.
I will make a note of this. So the next time you regenerate, you come back more learned. So she reaches over and she starts she lifts up the tip of one of her fingers and kind of like sprays the bottom of your feet, and they start to regenerate.
I'm still coughing, but is it what kind of feeling is that feeling? How am I feeling with my feet being regenerated after being cut up?
It just feels numb for some reason. It feels weird, like a candle licking a candle flame licking the bottom of your feet.
I try to move. I guess I'm trying to move my feet if I can.
Okay.
Which I'm not sure how much control I have anymore in this broken state on the ground.
She notices your toes twitch, and she's like, "That's odd." And then she kind of like rolls you over on your side, and then opens an access panel. Ah, that's why. This must be one of your corporeal tendencies, wasn't it?
Can I respond at all?
Yeah, you can. You can speak verbally. You're not skilled enough yet to where you understand how to speak telepathically or technopathically.
I'm yelling. I'm like full yelling at this point because I've wanted to yell for the last 15 seconds. Has it? It's only been like 15 seconds.
It comes out as a guttural scream. You sound like Captain Caveman.
Oh man. Okay. And do I see this access panel that has you said the access panel opened up on my body? Was it?
It's on the back of your neck. So
Okay.
unless you pop one of your eyes out and
Okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure where the placement was. Okay. I'm just gonna stay still and let this person, who is the first person that I've met that is a human body, or at least human body enough to me, uh, just just do her thing, and then I want to just make a thumbs down. Just like I feel awful. I want to see if I can try to communicate awful with a thumbs down.
She sees what you're doing, and then she gives a deep sigh, and she's like, "Why are?" I guess there occasionally are ones like this. You hear like braided the sound of like braided cord being snapped briskly pulled out, and then you feel something insert into your neck, and then she speaks to you without or in your mind. Why did you not just stay in your pod?
Well, nobody said anything. I died.
And
I mean, I didn't get a pamphlet. Do you normally just go to people's places and then turn them into goop and then say, "Hey, welcome, hello world"? Because if that's the case, I want a refund.
You were given explicit instructions. You must not have been listening.
Oh, where did I miss that? Did I sign my life away?
Yeah, so you were briefed on it. You just you were kind of like more giddy than anything else, that you were in a sense cheating death.
It's still freaking traumatic, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
You were more focused on the live forever side of it.
That makes a lot of sense.
So from there, okay, you had a thought. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna look up my condition on the local city net. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Nemia, what are you doing? I'm gonna do this before I jump over to the everyone else.
Yeah, so if I understood correctly, Argo had given me permission to hook the Havoc battery up, and I was going to do whatever I could to assist Argo's Hail Mary.
She didn't say. She didn't really say hook it up. She just said put it in this receptacle.
Okay, well, I placed it where she indicated, and then I'm just going to stick around, and if there's anything I can do, I'm gonna try and give Argo as much power as I can, because I trust in her abilities, and I think that's the only hope we have of potentially rescuing all the unconscious people.
You place the fusion core inside the container, and it secures. And if you were to look inside of it, in the container, what it does is it pretty much de-reses the core. A physical manifestation, a physical display of something being de-resed.
Oh, like it just kind of fades into like particles, and that are like captured by our.
It's spun and it just started being taken apart on an atomic level.
I almost want to tell Argo, like, send it out in a blast. I really don't want to be a prisoner to these infrahuman people, but I also don't want to kill everybody. And I also don't want to run away. I'm not quite sure. So I'm just going to sit there in the engine room and pray. And if anything blows up, I'm going to fix it.
All I can say is that this time will pass. The only thing different from what I understand of this time period is that one of my kind has one or a few of my kind have tainted the time stream. It is not playing out the way that I know it to have played out. Something has changed the natural order.
I'm just gonna ask: is there anything I can do to help?
You already have. I'm making much needed repairs. Thank you for the Havoc unit. I truly was serious when I said that you should not have had that near you. Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine. Could you get me on a pod down to the surface so I can try and help our buddies?
Okay. She says, of course. Without any hesitation, a tube, the chassis of half of a tube forms around your feet, and the rest of it encloses from above, and the flooring kind of shifts around you, and you drop out of the ship.
And then I just want to try and land basically on the snack shack, wherever I can. That's not on. Actually, no. I want to try and land on top of one of
You don't get
the
to
big
steer.
metal guys.
You're not getting to steer. You're in a drop pod.
Oh no!
Can I tell Argo to be on top of one of these guys?
You've got an express elevator ride to the ground floor. You said you wanted a pod and you wanted to go down, so she's like, okay. Remember, she doesn't know you very well, and she in all actuality, she's probably relieved that that you wanted to leave. So
I'm no longer trying to tamper around inside.
She deep sixed you.
That's messed up. He's like, I just want to help you. I trust in you and everything. She's like, okay, guy, that's cool. Here you go.
Okay, so as you're departing Argo at breakneck speed, say Mach 3. It's been some time. You guys start to rouse. I want each of you to roll a d6.
All of us?
Just the ones that were on the surface. So Hagen, Nymph, AAA, and Snafu.
Yeah, I didn't do so well.
So
I don't think so.
who rolled this? Who rolled highest?
AAA and Nymph.
Yeah.
Okay, so you two come to first. I'm gonna roll for patches. 4, nope, and then I'm gonna roll for what's Brandon's other one?
Nebulous.
Nebulous. Okay, so for Nebulous. 3. That was lame. Hold on. 3. No.
What?
It was a 3.
What? Where? Huh?
So Nymph and AAA, you both come too. Unfortunately, huh? Unfortunately for you. No. AAA, you were in hospital gown? Or not a hospital gown. Like pajama bottoms. Let's see, Nymph, you are in a hospital gown. Just a hospital gown.
Great.
And you're in a glass container, and AAA is in a glass container.
Are we in the same room?
Yes.
So I'm gonna look out the glass container and like I assume we like see each other or like
Yes, you do.
just gonna start banging on the glass, just like just trying to punch it as hard as I can, which is not gonna be hard, but like banging on the glass.
And then
Hey, how are you feeling? Can we talk through the glass, or is it going to be
Yeah.
like muffled sound?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Well, I mean, I'm in a hospital gown, which there's a whole bunch of questions tied around in that because this is not what I was wearing last I knew. But also, where the fuck are we? I mean, I feel fine, I guess, but I'm very confused. How are you?
Well,
are you
these,
guys
uh,
are you guys
these
okay if we go
pajama
like
bottoms are comfortable.
like 10 minutes or so? 10, 15
Yep.
minutes. Okay.
Oh, I'm still good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still good to go.
So
Yep.
as you guys are doing that, you also notice that there's two
Oh,
more
shit.
glass containers. One has Astra in it, and one has Vela in it.
It's a blue-haired chick.
What? Where the?
And then Hagen, you come to. Snafu, you come to. Snafu, you have like some type of device that's connected to your temple.
Well, okay, so
And then Gramps, I mean Patches and Nebula, they're not in glass containers, but they're in they're kind of chained, cuffed, suspended against a wall. The four of you are kind of on display.
let me just a second. We're gonna go
Oh.
grab something.
Fuck.
So
someone in the-
Nebula, no, Vela is in a glass container. And there's like gas that's swirling around in it. Yours is something similar. AAA, yours is something similar. And then maybe the other Astra and Nymph. You're both kind of in similar kind of storage with as far as the glass cases that you're in. So 2 and 2. The air swirling around you are they're kind of different colors. You're so Astra's and Nymph is like an orange kind of tinge, like a hue that's swirling around, and then AAA, yours is like a kind of bluish.
All right.
Does it is there an odor to the orange colored?
Yeah, there is.
What does it smell like?
Man, you're getting Dutch oven.
So AAA, yours kind of smells similar to argon.
Right.
If it's argon, I believe like if I'm breathing that in, am I normal still, or
Yeah, it's just like the weird scent that you're picking up, and then
I'm sensing notes of argon, little nitrous.
and then
Jesus Christ.
and then Nymph, yours and Astra's is like
Mint berry crunch.
It's like a what is it? Nitrogen. So it's cool. It's very cool, like very cold, like a kind of cold feeling.
I think AAA would still be trying to beat on the glass to try to get out.
No, absolutely. Like, is it? I don't assume anything is working, but
I mean, sure, it's pleasant, but is it healthy?
I'm gonna show you a picture. Someone walks into the room. I'll show you a picture of who. Can you
Oh yeah,
give me a
I want to see
second?
this person because I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry it took me so long, but this is the first time I've actually had to do this in this campaign.
I did you
I
what?
blame Hagen.
You blame Cohagen? What?
What I do?
oh,
You caught it.
for the record, I 100% believe that I am here because Hagen came on the ship. Because everything was fine, and then all of a sudden
Until he showed up.
He's on
Yeah.
the ship, and now we're here.
So Hagen,
Hagen
is suspect.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%. Like, totally sus. Because everything was fine, he comes on board, and now I'm here. So, like,
Well,
until proven otherwise, in my head, that's who's to blame. Hagen is with the enemy. And I don't
the big
assume...
red button. Call an emergency meeting. I've been wanting to airlock somebody for the longest.
Literally the whole campaign, I know. And like I guess the I mean because I haven't seen Hagen yet, I don't think.
Right.
So like at least
he's
in
up
this
there with us,
situation.
isn't he?
So
He's up here with us, isn't he? Who's not
Yeah, I
with
gotta
us?
see
Oh
it.
god.
I mean, we got forgive me, I keep forgetting your name, Spaceman.
Chandra, or Nima. I presumably am not captured by the evil gaseous people.
No,
Yeah.
you are not. This is
The evil gaseous people.
this guy right here introduces himself. You see him?
Where's that at?
On stream.
Where's it at?
On the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, on the stream. Okay, hold on. I gotta get out of that. Get out of that. Oh, fucking wonderful.
So he introduces himself, like as he looks on, at the four of you in the glass container, and he says, "Oh, you're awake. It's good. My pet lab rats. Perhaps I should introduce myself. My name is Julius Rex." You met a version of me. Actually, he looks over at Hagen. Oh, brother, we meet again.
What?
Oh, that's not helping his case. By the way.
Oh,
You are not helping my case at all. No.
you've
find
definitely
out in due
lost
time.
some trust points.
You'll
yeah,
find out. In
100%.
definitely.
brother.
Yep. With you there, sister. First one to go down.
I'm in the tube.
No,
I can get through.
Actually, you're not. I take that back. You are not suspended. You are in a viewing chair. But you're restrained.
I am?
Hagen. No,
Hagen
Hagen
is.
is. Which definitely just feeds into the fact that, yes, this is all because of Hagen.
And
You know what? This sounds right. I got a luck of 2, so this just sounds right for me.
If you kind of examine yourself, you've got like striations now on your arms and your like your shoulders.
Is it just Hagen, or is it the
Just
whole
Hagen.
crew there?
You got purple striations.
What's this shit go? Seriously, what the fuck? What's going on? What is all this crap?
You need trouble yourself. You need work. Yeah, work.
Oh, I'm very fucking troubled. What the hell is this?
All will be clear in due time, brother.
Yo, Grimace,
Like it's
look
gonna
at
clear up? It'll go away? Like
all will be made clear to you in due time, brother. You did not finish your treatment regimens.
Yeah.
That's why you are
No,
half-breed.
that's at least 2 points negative. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking maybe 2 points, even more. Yeah. This thing sticking in the side of my head, can it go away?
Which one? Oh,
Me?
well, your hands and feet are kind of are restrained, and
Okay, strength check or athletics. Okay.
and also that bolt prevents you from you being at full strength. Yeah, you're being limited to like 1/8 of your normal strength. Oh, you like that? Looking over at you, Snafu.
All right, hold on, motherfucker. I am not into this.
What's the safe word?
That piece of tech connected to you is courtesy of the 38th, I believe, century. 38,000th century, something like that.
What? I'm not even listening to this freaking monologue going on right now because all I want to do is just remove his ability to be sentient because he's harming my crew members. I have switched over totally to protective mode, so I am hyper focused on getting loose and killing this individual.
And as you try to will your body to do what you want it to do, you do a whole lot of nothing. And this is when he said, oh, I forgot, yeah. One of your AI brethren told me about these fantastical things that you all can do. Would you like me to show you what I can do? As he walks over to AAA, actually. I'm sorry. You knew this was coming. It was he actually walks over to you, and then at the last second he goes, "Oh, wait a minute. I remember there was another." And she talks to someone that calls her Puppet. I think this would be more apropos. He reaches into her tank, and he says that, so my creators thought it was a wonderful thing to try to breed the next stage of humanity. When will you people, or you self-righteous and self-centered things, learn that there are consequences of your actions? Consequences like this. He reaches into the container, opens the door, rush of air comes rushing out, and Vela goes from breathing normally to immediately shuddering and gasping for air, or gasping, and see all the wonderful things I've learned, wonderful things that I've that I continue to play with the sciences, especially gene splicing and remapping the DNA genome, whatnot. I've gotten pretty good at this. It's so good that I've managed to reverse engineer each of your lungs. That's why this one shudders the way she does. She thought that she was special because she is part cybernetic. Still so naive. I re-engineered each of your lungs for different atmospheres, and if you are pulled out of these atmospheres, you will suffocate. Merely exposing you to oxygen could bring you so close to death. Watch. And he puts her back in. And she gasps for air. She crumples to the bottom of the container. She like clutching her chest and with the like the immense look of fright on her face. Didn't know I didn't know a part machine to be afraid. Shall I try it again?
Hagen's in the chair, but he's like trying to move around. He's flipping the fuck out watching this.
Brother, calm yourself.
Why the fuck would you do that? What?
Because these things tortured me when I was a lesser version. They tortured me.
Oh, I'm about to
months.
make you my lesser version.
They tortured me for months on end. I thought it only befitting I'd do the same to them. I learned in those many months to be very, very cold and very, very detached, as they were.
Let me have this chair. I'll teach you all about
They
detachments.
poked and they prodded me. Told me that it would make me better. With each iteration, as they killed me over and over and over again. So can you see why I share no sympathy for these things, these lesser versions of infrahumanism?
Just because
It
you
is
met
our
one
time.
asshole in the whole group of pussies doesn't mean you go in raw. There's no reason for this.
Brother,
I'm sorry you met like a couple of bad people. You don't attack all of them and say like, oh, we'll just wipe it out.
this is our time now. It's their time has passed. It was passing of the torch. They've reached their evolutionary limit. Oh, you you poor man. You don't seem to have grasped and then he walks over to you, AAA. It seems unfair that that only one of your friends experienced the how do we say, the scintillating moment, last moments before death. Shall I share it with you? And he reaches in and pulls AAA out for.
As soon as he opens the door, I punch him in the face.
And then he pulls you out faster. You connected
Either
really.
way, I'm
You
still
connected
swinging at
pretty
him.
good, huh?
Either way, how fast, it doesn't matter how fast or strong he is, I'm still
Yeah.
swinging at him until my
No,
lungs
you
give out.
connected. You connected, and you actually kind of you moused him pretty good. And just kind of like
Put my pet away.
he's like, oh, that was good.
He's hurting my pet.
For the moment, for the 3 seconds that hurt, I'll keep you 3 seconds out longer. Your lungs feel like they're on fire, like they're being barbecued.
Can I try to will myself out of this? I really, really want to fucking. I really want to hurt this guy. I mean, badly.
So
Please,
Get in line,
please let me
angry
hurt
bunny.
him.
so you are so the two of you are you had to get out of jail free card the whole time.
What?
I told you when you guys started the campaign. you have a get out of jail free card.
Oh, that's fucking right. I'm burning my Benny.
Okay. Hagen, are you doing the same thing?
Try to get out. Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna burn your Benny?
Yes. And what am I rolling for?
You're not whirling. You're just declaring it.
Okay.
Okay.
It happens.
So for the people in the audience and the people listening on podcast, I took a mechanic from Savage Worlds, and because I kind of like the possibility of or the what it brings to the table. So spending or using a Benny, or I provide Bennies throughout the campaign at the start of every game session. Each of my players has one Benny. The Benny can be used for anything. It can be a spontaneous luck that changes a failed roll, allowing them to re-roll a failed roll or automatically pass the roll. In an instance where a player would have died, they spend the Benny, and they can either declare whether or not their character took that action or took a completely different action, or miraculously completed the task that they needed to do and were out of harm's way before the natural order of things happened and they expired. There's a possibility of being awarded a second Benny, but that's dependent on how well I think a character or like a player has leaned into their character, as far as portraying idiosyncrasies or really leaning into like becoming their character and like embellishing or acting out
Yes.
like an injury or just their character. They become their character. So with that, Hagen, you burn your Benny and you break free of your bonds.
We hit initiative now?
So Snafu,
As long as I fuck this guy up.
you burn through your Benny, and yes. So this is actually, we can go into a few minutes of this combat, but that's for the cliff. That'll be the cliffhanger where we will end season 3, or season 3 and season 1 for both Highriders teams, and the audience will have to kind of be on edge until we come back from hiatus and have and replenish the OG team. So let's see.
Well, I think we have a common enemy now, so I'm pretty sure I have no problem hanging out with this guy. Right now, I've got my teammates in a fucking pickle, and I don't like it at all.
Okay, so let me pull up the combat tracker. I'm going to put Julius Rex in there.
How do I pull the combat tracker up again? I have completely forgotten how to do that.
It's
Combat
cross
tracker.
swords.
There it is. Got it. All right. So while she gets that set up, I can actually narrate a few things as I pass Hagen. That's your name, right?
Yep.
So as I pass you up, you know, I look like a fluffy bunny because I was in care mode. I really looked like, a really innocent, fluffy bunny.
Oh,
Now, I do not look like an innocent little bunny.
now you look like the bunny from that Twilight Zone episode.
That bunny, it's pretty much Vorpal bunny right now because
Vorpal bunny.
I've just entered protection mode. So I went from care mode to protection mode. So when I pass you up, I mean, I've got two bloody katanas in my hands, or mono threes in my hands, and on part of the armor that's showing through it says Arasaka Tactical and Logistics Division on one of the logos.
That's a badass bunny.
For I guess the audiences or the people at home listening, it's kind of part of my character.
So give the audience like a fairly good description of what you look like.
Yeah. Well, depending on what's going on, most of the time I look like a large rabbit, an anthropomorphic rabbit. Seemingly couldn't hurt a fly. Big floppy ears, white and black, spotted fur, just the sweet innocent little thing. That just happens to wear armor jack for some reason. Think Big Hero 6. That would be a good comparison. You got big doughboy, lovey, huggy, heavy, oh, there. And then it turns into Kung Fu, can, blow through solid walls type thing. She did it to me. It's all the DM's fault, just so you know. I wanted to be just a simple AI, but it got a little bit more complicated, but I like it. I think this would be a wonderful homebrew class for people to add to their campaigns. This thing is it's super wonderful and not really overpowered that I've been able to tell because I've had my ass handed to me on numerous occasions. So
Balance
it's
it.
fun to play.
Sting Palm help a Sting Palm and Vampire Bites kind of like help me temper the way I think about crafting stuff like this.
Right. I mean, it's powerful enough to feel like a really good Edgerunner, but it's not so powerful that your GM's going to have to throw atom 4 or 5 atom smashers at you at the same time, just to even out the battlefield.
Okay, so
Got it. Okay.
when we come back, we'll go over really quick a good description of what Hagen and Snafu look like before we jump back into combat. But I'll let you guys do first rounds or like one quick round, and then that's where we'll end it. Hagen, you need to roll initiative.
Okay.
So Snafu's got initiative on Julius Rex, and he's got two. Julius Rex has 2 of his shock troopers as personal retainers. So there's him and 2 guards. Oh, he looks at Snafu and is like, "Oh, isn't this adorable? Let me. We shall have to teach you a lesson." Okay, so what you gonna do, Snafu?
We're gonna do one of those, and then one of those.
Which is
We're going to slice and dice.
okay. And evasion. $25.
Dodge the first one.
$24.
Oh no.
Dodge
Ah.
the second one.
Oh.
I did say how cute, didn't I? What is that all you have?
Well, I mean, that's
He
probably
said-
about
he
it,
said
right?
that-
I mean, I could. Well, hold on.
He said that mockingly.
Let's see. I need to do some math here real quick. Hold on. That's gonna give me two. Yeah, two. Okay, I'll at least have one make contact. So I'll burn 4 luck to get that one through.
Okay. All right. He takes it.
Get him, Snap.
Oh. Okay. He returns the favor.
Yay!
Give me a second. I need to designate you. What's that? Targets. Hold on. I forgot how to do this.
No, it's totally okay. You're just driving the tension here.
Mm-hmm.
Like the big fight music starts and then it goes. Ah. That was almost the best part of that show, except for the one part where hey, my llama.
Darn it. Give me a second.
Yeah, I had to watch shows when I had a kid.
That's fair. That's probably
That's
where the
okay.
money idea comes from.
Actually, no, that comes from the military. But no, I finally got her introduced to Spirited Away when she turned 5, and her mother was on vacation far away. So introduced her to Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, whole bunch of I'm gonna say wholesome anime, not the stuff that we watch late at night.
So no Ghost in the Shell, no Akira.
No, she didn't see that. She didn't see Akira, or she didn't see Ghost in the Shell until she was 10, and I didn't let her watch Akira until she turned 14.
Why is it not freaking doing it? What am I doing wrong?
I was watching Nightmare on Elm Street when I was 3.
Excuse me. That's probably why you are the way you are.
Probably, yeah.
I think I don't remember when I saw Terminator 2, but I know my mom made a big deal out of it when she was talking to my uncle.
What was it? What was it like? Like your uncle watched the movie with you? Is that right?
Yeah, basically.
That's cool,
I
uncle.
remember seeing that at the drive-in in 91, was it? Oh, God.
Good God, man.
Why the hell
That
is
makes
it-
me old because I saw the premiere of Star Wars.
You're talking about episode 1, right? Not A New Hope, right?
Talking about the one that started them all. The one they said would never make a fucking dime, and Lucas said, "Okay, if that's the case, give me all the merchandising for it."
That was the smartest move he ever made.
Oh yeah, man, he won. It was like, yeah, I win, motherfuckers.
I heard after that movie when they started selling the toys, he used the toy money to make the other ones.
Yeah, he bankrolled. Well, not totally bankrolled, but bankrolled the next 2 films.
That's awesome.
He put most of that money into industrial lights and sound, investing into that, which paid off big time.
Shoot. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
No, it's totally okay. It's just our death. That's all. Just don't.
Yeah, our death is just being delayed. You're doing this on
Yeah,
purpose.
that's fine.
Poor Vela.
Yeah.
Does this mean I have to keep my pets around like collectibles in little glass cases?
Say it like that.
Triple A is already looking for like a face mask and in a tank of the argon smell.
Yeah, I could see him on his agent right now going through, Google show me shops for gas masks and air tanks. No, not that. Christ, no. Turn safe search on, please.
Now I gotta look like a friggin' Volus from Mass Effect.
Right?
There you go. I got it.
That'd be great.
There you go. I fixed it. I figured it out. So that handgun is actually his throat weapon.
Oh, kinky.
His throat weapon.
It's called a Banshee. It's a a cybernetic creation of my own. It's a sonic cannon in his throat.
Oh, wait, this is a sound attack?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no rolls in it.
Funny.
I don't need to worry about it.
Hmm?
I don't need to worry about it. Hagen may have to.
Excuse me.
24 points.
Do what?
And 24 points to you.
You said this was a noise weapon, right?
It's a vibration. It's like a sonic. It's a version of the sonic knuckle dusters that I gave Bella.
Oh, okay. Then
So
I need to
it's an
dodge the fuck out of that.
It's an upgraded version of that.
Yeah. I thought this was a sound attack. I was like,
It
well, I'm not
is.
worried about that. I've got level dampeners.
Mhm.
I can't hear anything.
It's a sound and vibration attack. It's like
Right.
if you think about
I
Marvel,
misunderstood.
yeah, if
That's
you think
all.
about Marvel comics, shockers, shock bands.
Well, I ain't getting out of the way of that.
So he hits you
24 points.
24 points, and you
Okay.
have the equivalent of a collapsed lung.
Ooh, kinky.
So
Join the club.
you do kind of breathe. So
I can still act that out. Don't worry.
no. So you do to some extent have similar organs as everyone else.
Mhm.
The functions of your organs, of their installed organs, have a mechanical purpose. So if you take damage,
Right. No.
if you take damage, it degrades you in optimization.
Oh no, I follow you. No, don't worry. I'm
So
still gonna kill him.
so with that,
It's not
like,
gonna.
he leans forward, and as he launches as he does this attack, this combination sound and vibration attack, and this concussive wave goes from him, and it's like a beeline, like a destructive wave hits you and kind of knocks you down.
Mhm.
Come now, is this all you have? Remember, I
even for
invited
me,
you to join
that
our
was a hell of a hit.
ranks. Why would you attack me?
Because he told me to.
And this is where we will leave it. 1 second. Hagen, is there anything you wanted to do?
Just gonna run up and punch him in the throat, but
Okay.
Casual things, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's casually walk up. Hey, dude. Yep.
So what's your body? Actually, let me look. Let me look real quick.
Muscular, gutter chest, just
Your body is
totally
10.
ripped.
Well,
it's pretty close.
Gutters
Body
on
10?
gutters.
Yep.
your reflexes are now 10.
Wait, what?
So
He's getting Thanos, so he gets an upgrade.
your reflexes are now 10.
Yeah.
And
Oh, is he turning into a baby Thanos?
you have a movement. You now have a movement of 8.
Okay.
While you were out, they gave you one more injection, which is why you have this. You now have the purple striations, and you look a little taller.
Is this gonna become a permanent thing, or do they have to keep injecting me with crap?
Are you asking that out loud, or?
No, sorry, I thought the mic picked it up. So do they have to keep injecting me with this stuff to get the full effect,
So
or is this just kind of
when you were woken
progression?
up, you only received part of your treatment.
Oh,
So the liner that the cruise liner where that disappeared, didn't disappear. They were captured, and some of the crew are your brothers that maybe sisters. I don't know. I haven't delved that deep into it yet, but are some of the people that are some of the infrahumans you see before you. They've fully accepted. Why don't you just join us? You're already partially there.
because honestly, I was always more of a dark side fan than Thanos. So fuck y'all.
All right. So you did your strike, and he took the damage. He just grabs his jaw, kind of spits. I will make you a glorious fighter. That will make it my mission to make you a glorious
I can
fighter.
kick your ass all by myself. No, not necessary.
And this is where we'll after this banter, then this is where we will conclude this. Thank you everyone in the chat. I hope you found the finale of season 3 for stage 1, and season 1 for stage 2, era 404, and stage 1 was team retooled. We will go on a slight hiatus while we take on new players to fill the empty seats for stage 1. Until then, this is your chronicler for the Highriders and team retooled and team era 404 signing off. thank you everyone for watching, and we will be back soon. Be on the lookout for Highriders Season 4 and Season 2 for both their respective teams. And thank you so much. See you again. Good night.
Okay, love you. Bye bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
1 second.
Cybernation Uncensored.